Alright, I gotta say, oof, here. We learned a lot of things before movement phase. Some things about marine units and about skimmers and some other stuff. So, it's been a really educational day, which is really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. My deployment at first start had my HQ with retinue and the two warriors, and they moved their 6, and then I had the beast packs come in from behind them, and I also had my raider with the witches fly over them and land there. Then I tried to run my guys, and I got the best run I had was 4 inches.
Woo!
Then I had a 3
and 2 1s.
2 1s,
That was just
and
horrible.
a 2. So it was not so hot. Being that this is turn 1, I have reserves here of 2 raiders with 5 troops each. They won't be able to come in until turn 2. So that was the top of Eldar's turn 1. Bottom turn 2 for the Raven Guards. Bottom turn 1.
Bottom turn 1.
Raven Guards. At the bottom turn 1 for the Raven Guard, they dropped the drop pod out, shot a big old pie template. It flew over this direction, knocked out a bunch of troops and cats. Then this unit over here with the rocket launcher, missile launcher, shot a frag grenade towards here, but it drifted over here and hit the cats. Both units made their leadership tests at the end of the turn. Now it's top of turn 2 for the Dark Eldar. We had a rogue bombardment come out here and just nailed the cat and wiped it out. Thank you, Ravenclaws. Bottom of turn 2 for the Raven Guard. They dropped a pod. It shot on my transport and scared it out of my witches. Made them running. They're like right here. They're below 50%, so they failed. They're just going to keep on going off the edge. We had a couple shots go at the raider over here, and did we wipe them out? We wiped them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no troops in there. They're all dead. So the vehicles are still good.
So that's one.
The cannon here shot again. Took a couple warriors there, too. And then took 2 warriors out of my retinue. That's it. So roll to see how far my witches that are on the run, which this is really the crucial thing that just screwed me up. My witches gone.
Within an inch.
The only things that could actually do squat in close combat are running. So top of turn 3, Dark Eldar. I got so eager to draw blood I forgot to move before shooting. So during my shooting stage, the 2 raiders, they at least moved. They pivoted and shot against the termies there. These dark lances over here shot at the termies. They didn't do anything, did they? I think nothing there happened. These Dark Elders, they shot against the drop pod, and one managed to hit it and managed to destroy the weapon, so I'm thankful for that. With the remaining troops, I ran them instead of shooting, so I moved the cats behind the open top drop pod to get a 4+ cover save, because I got 50% of them behind it, so that will help a little bit. And that's pretty much it. So that's it for top of turn 3, bottom turn 3 for the Raven Guard. So for the bottom turn 3 for the Raven Guard, Vulnerable Dread came out, popped around at the cats, killed 1. And a lot of these guys shot at HQ and the retinue, popped out quite a few of them, did a leadership check, retinue stayed in play. And that is pretty much it. But so far, turn 4, nowhere in close combat to even try to get a slave. So it's not looking too good right now. I had my Beast Pack Assault there. Actually killed 1 unit, but I took 3 wounds back. And luckily the power weapons that could have killed my guys off failed. So I had 3 saves to make, and I only made 1. so I was too shy from the attack. So we had to make a breakaway, and I was hoping to run anyways because I did capture a slave during the assault phase, but I was hoping not to get overcome by his troops. But unfortunately, I did. So my Dark Eldars that were trying to make away with the slave died. So that's it for that assault phase of turn 4. We got 2 other assault phases to go. We resolved the rest of the close combat assault phase. I had a cat and a beastmaster attack that group. And they got wiped out. Did they kill one? They killed one. But their return attacks was just so many. What was it? 5 regular wounds and 2 power.
2 powers.
2 power fists. So the 2 power fists automatically wiped them out. This here went quite well for the Dark Eldars. 1 wound from a warrior and how many wounds from the Dracon?
6.
No, it was just 2.
2. Oh, yeah.
Two agonizer wounds. So, and then the breakaway failed for the Ravenclaws or the Raven Guard, and the Dark Elder took them. But to consolidate to run away, they only got 1 inch. So now it's bottom turn 4 for the Raven Guard. I still have 1 set of troops in reserves. So for the top of turn 4, shot a couple rounds at those guys over there with the dark lances from here. Took one out, forced the leadership, passed. These guys, they just were sucking their thumbs and did nothing. Nothing. They were shooting at these guys here. Deep strike that guy Interland right on the spot. Fired Dark Lance, and Dark Lance at all the Terminators that were there. Took out 2, forcing a leadership pass. Warriors and the transport fired onto. I guess that'd be a question. If troops are in a vehicle and a vehicle shoots 1 unit, can the troops shoot a different unit? And if you can answer that, that'd be great. I'm pretty much thinking that the units can fire at something else. It's being open top. So they fired at the troops there. Couple of hits, but no wounds. Correction, that was top of turn 5 for the Dark Eldars. So bottom turn 5 for the Ravenclaws, Raven Guard. That's not quite yet the bottom of turn 5 yet for Raven Guard, but the chapter master or captain? Commander. So yeah. That's a captain.
Captain.
So the captain came down with a melta bomb and planted it on the raider that deep striked in and blew it up. Took out 1 infantry member and took out 2, along with taking out the vehicle, took out 2 Dark Eldars that were inside of it. They did pass their pinning test, so they're okay from that. So at the bottom of 5, to resolve it, the warriors that were left out of the exploded raider was assaulted upon, and they all got killed. And the game did stop at turn 5, so I would not have a chance to move my troops back. But it really is a moot point to move back if I didn't have a slave. So I did have a few of them captured here with the HQ with the retinue, but in trying to retreat back, got wiped out. So that is it. I think the biggest thing about this game, though, is that we learned a lot more of the rules in a big way. So that was the biggest benefit of playing the game, is learning more rules to help us be better players in the future. So what was the total? 150 plus 155 points for the Raven Guard. Did I get a point?
1.
Did I get 1 point?
1 point.
Oh yeah, I wiped out a whole tactical squad with my retinue and HQ. So good game, really good game. I'm not disappointed with the loss at all in this one, because I was